We're getting ready for the gym right now. We're gonna do a little Q&A today at the gym. We'll see if we finish all the questions up there. I just ask some questions on Instagram real quick, me and Kyle both, and we're gonna do a Q&A. So what are you working with here?
Just a nice small scoop.
A nice small scoop?
Yeah, just small.
Okay, okay.
I'm supposed to do like a 3.
Tomorrow.
I'm actually supposed to do like a 5x2.
Say or something.
I'm doing straight bodybuilding today.
You squat and bench tomorrow then?
Tomorrow's deadlift and bench. 2 scoops of endo pump right now because I had a monster already. Still buzzing off the caffeine a little bit. I don't know if I really need pre-workout, but I might just do half scoop of flight. We're gonna answer those questions as many as we can at the gym. We might come back and answer some more, but bodybuilding day today. We got the questions just loading up right now, so we're gonna start firing up some questions. Oh boy, what's the workout plan? Like, what's my program?
What's your plan? Like, any big numbers you're looking for this year?
I mean, so the plan for working out this year is we can't really work out on campus this year. Jesse Owens North is a COVID testing center now, so we can't really work out there. RPAC is open, but you gotta wear a mask the whole time, all that stuff. So we're coming to this gym, Pinnacle, gonna keep focusing on powerlifting. Probably looking at doing a meet in November. So we're looking at maybe a bodybuilding show a little bit after that. But right now, we're just keep pushing the numbers up as much as I possibly can. And then, after that meet, maybe cut down. Come on! That's the warm-up, huh?
It's the quads, man. Like, they're getting bigger. What are your workout splits currently?
I'm not on really like a split, but I'm doing like very powerlifting based. So Monday, squat bench. Tuesday, deadlift bench. Wednesday is like more of an accessory bodybuilding day. Thursday, deadlift bench. Friday, squat bench. Saturday, bodybuilding day. That's my split. What was your bench max when you started lifting?
185.
185. What are you at now?
275 right now.
Oh my God. That's like a year and a half? Something like that?
Yeah, it was like a year and a half. Right now, I'm gonna try to push above 300 by the end of the school year.
Okay, okay. I wanna see the 10K calorie challenge aftermath. If you guys remember, at the end of the video, it got pretty bad. Yeah, what does it look like at the end of the video? Kind of would look like a lot more gas going on though. Finish this thing off. Hold on a second. Little thing. I feel a lot more. Are you guys gonna grow beards? What do you think?
I'm working on mine.
Are you working on it? How long have you been growing that for? A couple of years or what? Your whole life?
At least, yeah, I haven't shaved yet.
I tried the beard thing last year. It didn't look so good. This like doesn't connect. Like I don't think yours really connects too much either.
No.
As far as I can tell. Yeah, so like I think I'm kind of sticking with just like the stubble for now. Beard is just not like give it a couple more years, you know what I mean? Once I actually hit puberty and everything, like then we'll.
Yeah, puberty is definitely one of those things I need to get to first.
Oh my God.
How's the new girl?
She's good, man. She's good. She's coming up real soon.
Best PR song?
Best PR song? I'd say I go like No Bystanders by Travis Scott. I'll do like Change by NF. Lose Yourself, Eminem. Maybe Into Club by 50 Cent, something like that.
How heavy should I lift when I haven't worked out in 5 months due to COVID?
I mean, just start off real slow. That's how it is. I mean, I didn't squat for like 6 weeks or so during quarantine. came back, you slowly bring it back up. You bring it back up as fast as you can. You don't want to rush into things, hurt yourself. Start slow. If it feels okay, keep pushing it, keep pushing it.
How's life outside of class at OSU?
It's real good, man. I love it down here. Like, I was so excited to come back down and just see everybody again. It's a great group of people, great atmosphere. We're at this new gym, it's a great atmosphere. And it's gonna be weird with the online classes and stuff, but definitely a lot more flexibility with the schedule. All right, favorite accessory movement?
Cable rolls all the way.
Cable rows? Okay. What's my favorite accessory? My favorite accessory is dumbbell curls. You can't beat it, man. You can't beat it. I'll do curls every day. Do you go out much at Ohio State?
I'm not 21 yet, so no. Turned 21 in January, so I'm looking forward.
As far as I know, this kid went out, he got here on Tuesday, went out Tuesday through Sunday, every single day. As far as I know, I'm like a one night a week kind of guy, but then Kyle made me go out twice every single weekend. Like,
hey, you work hard during the week and you play on the weekends. All right, so what's tips for growing a thicker back?
Thicker back? Honestly, biggest tips, I always used to do barbell rows, the seated cable rows, literally some of the best thickness back exercises you can possibly do. Just build that up, push the weight up as high as you can. Lat pull downs, they always said was good for like the back width, so I always throw in lat pull downs or some sort of vertical movement.
What's your cardio look like?
Cardio looks like, well, going up and down my stairs up to the 3rd floor.
Fun, bulking or cutting?
Bulking's way more fun, man. Come on.
What are you majoring in?
So I was in mechanical engineering before, switched into business last year, so I'm in marketing now. Kyle's in civil engineering.
Why didn't you guys decide to room together?
So basically, this guy wanted to live in a house, big old house, a bunch of people. I just want to live in an apartment. Honestly, I just want to live close to campus. I wanted to live literally within like 3 minutes walking from my classes. And I live like right across from the gym. Too bad the gym's not open this year. Classes are canceled this year, so it doesn't really matter anyways. But see, look at these hundreds. They don't even look that big. Yeah, it's like 40, man. They're just like. That's heavy today. Woo.
How disgusting do I look?
I'd say take the hat off real quick. Like freaking Malfoy, man.
That's why I wear a hat when I work out.
If you had not known Ryan, would you still have gotten into powerlifting?
Probably not.
Probably not, dude.
I'm gonna be honest, probably not. He's the one who like made me come to the gym with him and stuff.
What do you want to do after graduation? Like, what's your 5 to 10 year plan after graduation, man?
5 to 10 year plan? What? What was that? What was that?
You got any plans?
Oh yeah. Probably get a job. I'm gonna get right with you. I'm gonna get right with you,
bad
bitches, and they miss them. Yeah.
That's what you're gonna do, huh?
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
What kind of a question is it?
I don't know. 5 to 10 years is kind of long. I'll have like 2 years. 2 years I definitely want to graduate.
What happens if like the YouTube's popping off a little bit? You're feeling good. We move down to Houston or something like that.
Who knows? It's life's changing so fast right now. You just gotta embrace it.
Good form, you can make freaking 30 pounds look like the heaviest weight in the world. Like you make 30 pounds look like 100 pounds. Jacob over here stepping on stage in 6 weeks or something. You got 6 weeks, right? 6 weeks. He's already
just under, but you know,
already freaking crazy lean. Crazy lean. So
not feeling too bad.
We're gonna do a little pose off real quick here. I'm not crazy lean, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see how this looks. We're gonna see how this looks. I got the size. He's got the leanness. So we'll see how this goes. I haven't posed in a long time. Alright, so do a little side pose.
Hey you guys are some big people. Get some space. Get some space, man.
Space,
come on, some space.
Space.
Jacob, you need to work on that transition, dude. Favorite classic, favorite classic. Damn.
Am I looking lean or no?
Woo! Why did I get more sweaty from doing that than the actual workout?
That was rough, dude. That's how it is on stage though, man. Like you'll be cramping up by the end, you know what I mean? Like we'll practice up a little bit more.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just jump in his competition in 6 weeks, you know what I mean? We're gonna finish off the Q&A right here because the gym was taking way too long.
Yeah, we couldn't do both.
We're gonna fire through some questions real quick here.
First question of many. What kind of juice is Ryan on?
What kind of juice? What do you think I'm on?
Orange juice.
I'd go as far as to say like apple juice.
Okay, actually, yeah, I hate orange juice.
Apple juice, couple Capri Suns. I do like some Capri Suns, man.
Yeah, you do. Question for me: are you going to do a collab with anyone at Ohio State? Yeah, I'm doing one right now with Ryan.
Who else should we collab with? What's Nat B doing, man?
Yeah.
Who else is like? There's a guy on the football team who has a YouTube channel too.
Sure.
You know the kicker? No. Yeah, Alex Breck. Alex, when are you coming back down here, man? Haven't seen you forever. It's literally been like
I want to
a year and a half.
I've never met Alex.
I haven't seen Alex in a while, man.
Who would win in a rap battle? You or Max Tuning?
That would be very close. Like that would
close.
be like 8 Mile, like the freaking rap battles.
Yeah.
Like it would be.
If we're doing like lyrical, just like memorization. If we played like Godzilla, I think I'd have him on that one.
Yeah, no, you definitely
for sure.
have
Homicide too.
But he's got a lot more songs than you though.
Yeah, he definitely has a lot more. Yeah, I usually stick to like NF and Eminem. But Max, Godzilla, that's not even that. Yeah, that's Rap God actually.
If you could pick a cheat meal to eat every day with no negative effect, what would it be? Ice cream, Ben & Jerry's, all the way. Like you literally can't go wrong with ice cream, man.
I'm gonna say Big Macs.
Big Macs. I remember back in freshman year football, I would eat a Big Mac after my football games, man.
I'm telling you, they got like
good recovery.
Good recovery macros in there. What's the perfect size cock to fit in your ass?
Why would you read that one?
How tall are you? I'm 5'7.5", but I like to say I'm 5'7".
I'm like 6'1.5", so I round up to 6'2".
See, I go down, he goes up. Favorite lift? I'm gonna have to go right now, probably bench press. Just because it's so complex and it takes like extreme like focus. Yeah, like one false move, like you're done for. So you really got it,
one false move, you're done for.
Yeah, like if you're going for a PR, like I've experienced.
What are you talking about? You're just gonna freaking drop it in your neck or something? One false move?
You just won't get the rep, you know.
I kind of like whatever's going up at the time. Like bench, I was pushing super hard before, got up to 405, and it's kind of like once I hit 405, it's not that it wasn't pushing it as hard, but like now squat has been feeling really good. So it's like I'm really pushing that. So it's like whatever's kind of feeling good at the time is what I'm really liking.
I'd say deadlift's going pretty well for you.
Deadlift's been feeling good the past couple weeks now. So
are you both natty, and are you both natty? Yeah. And are you brothers or friends? Friends? Do we look that alike?
kind of do.
I don't know, people seeing.
How do you manage to do school, YouTube, online training, all that stuff?
That's a good question.
It's just kind of time management stuff, man. Like if you're only
it's only time management.
If you're only doing school, like I would say if I was only doing school, I would make sure that I was, you know, doing absolutely the best I could, getting A's in my classes, looking over everything I possibly could. But when you have multiple things on your plate at the same time, which a lot of people do, they're working a job, which I'm doing YouTube and stuff like that, or I'm doing online training, like all kinds of different stuff. You just have to figure out ways to fit all those things in. And especially if you kind of enjoy what you're doing too, like it makes it a lot more exciting to do. So like I enjoy like making this YouTube channel. So it's like YouTube videos. So it's like once I get that classwork done, then I'm able to do like the fun stuff. You know what I mean? I'm able to get those other things done once I knock out the schoolwork and the things that you have to get done.
Yeah,
you know?
And to comment on that, if you are looking to improve your time management, we both plan our days out, or at least a couple days out of what we have
I definitely
to do.
try to write down like almost every morning, like exactly what I have to do that day. And it's like maybe you can't get all that stuff done within one day, but I write down like an absurd amount of things that I would like to get done, and then I'll kind of like check them off as I go, and like it kind of reminds me, oh, I want to start looking into that. I want to start working on that, or working on this next video, or you know, there's just things that kind of pop in your head. You like write that down so you remember it for later, and try to get those things done. If you don't get it done, put it on the schedule for the next day.
Yeah, and like if you're making a list too, it really helps because it allows you to focus on a specific task without having to worry about other things that you need to get done. So it'll like, you'll become very efficient at what you're doing right away. So then you can knock it down and then like tackle the next task, you know? Okay. So I think planning your days out could be very, very beneficial.
Just saying, will you compete in a bodybuilding show soon? I'm thinking we get the whole team to compete in like a bodybuilding show, like after, we're thinking, like I said, powerlifting competition maybe November. After that, maybe do like a little cut, get the whole team involved, get Kyle, get Johan, Houston. What is that noise? It's a computer, man. Let it do its thing. I haven't done one.
I've been thinking about
2 years or so, and it's something completely different from like strength training. So it's a different type of like pushing yourself. So it'd be something cool to do. Like I definitely want to do one again in the future, but it's like I just know it's gonna take a toll on my strength, and yeah, we'll see if we can do it.
Maybe you power build a little bit.
Power build, yeah.
I think I'm too small for bodybuilding, like weight wise.
Yeah, you're a little small.
Weight wise, that is. Do you see yourself doing fitness your whole life? Yeah, I like being healthy and staying active, so I definitely envision myself doing that, and I'm sure Ryan does too.
What was it?
Do you see yourself doing fitness in the future?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's like you don't get into fitness thinking like, oh, I'm gonna, like a lot of people will get into it like, oh, I'm just gonna get abs or whatever. I'm just gonna do it for a couple months and get jacked or whatever. But it's like, it's more of like it's a very long-term thing. You know, so like once you start, like you want to keep getting better and better. You can't just get abs and then stop. Like it's not gonna work like that. You're just gonna kind of go back to where you were before. Like you're not gonna build up your arms and then just stop. Like you're gonna have to keep going to keep that, maintain that, and then also a lot of time you're going to keep like progressing too. So you want to keep pushing yourself more and more throughout the process. And it's just kind of like it's good for your health too. I mean, overall, you wouldn't want to like just be sitting at your desk all day doing nothing. You'd rather like get some sort of physical activity. So it's good for overall life. I mean,
yeah, I think like once you get started, you're almost not gonna stop unless something catastrophic happens. Because I remember starting and I haven't had like one thought of just stopping, because you see yourself just getting better
it's like
every day.
It's kind of addicting too.
It's
like,
kind of addicting
once you start seeing the progress and stuff. Because if you were lifting and doing all this stuff without seeing any progress, like there would be no incentive to like do it in the first place. You know what I mean? But like once you see that progress, you're like, you want more, and that's how you end up doing it for years and years. It's because you're always chasing to get better and better every single day. When are you all moving to LA? When are you moving to LA, man?
When are you moving to LA? I don't know.
Moving to LA in the summer, huh?
Definitely gotta visit LA and San Diego.
Kyle, how much tren do you take?
So I've been on trend for a couple years now. I haven't seen any results, so maybe I'm like,
You're a non-responder.
I'm non-responder, yeah. So I pretty much just take everything in the book and just doesn't affect me.
Oh man.
What? Who is the messiest roommate? I would probably say Ryan, because he just has so much clothes.
I mean, I'm not really like a messy person. I'm pretty clean, pretty neat and everything. But like,
yeah,
the past couple of years, I did get like a good surplus of clothes.
Just had nowhere to store them.
And I always bring a lot of food down, so I'd always like just drawers full of food and everything, little snacks and stuff. And then obviously, like past couple of years, I just had so much like Alpha League clothes and BPN and like Anaka stuff, and it just kind of builds up throughout the year, and it kind of ends up on the floor after a while when there's not enough room left, and like.
Someone asked, how do I get sponsored? I would just say, don't even worry about a sponsorship. Just do what you do efficiently and to your max capacity.
I just haven't. You sound like a robot. What cardio do you like the most? I mean, the forms of cardio that I like is just like, no, like I like doing football, basketball, and stuff like that. Like I don't generally just go, oh, I'm gonna go on the Stairmaster or go run on the treadmill or whatever, like, or just go for a run. Like I generally don't do that. Like running's great. Like I know Nick Baer's getting huge into that now. But like me personally, like I'd rather go outside, do some one-on-ones, run some routes in football, play basketball, run some 5v5, stuff like that. Just kind of like get out and just be running the whole time, doing something that's like kind of, in my opinion, I don't like to just like run straight. I'd rather be cutting, running, different directions and stuff, jumping.
Keeping it interesting.
Yeah, exactly.
I would say powerlifting's pretty cardio. And sometimes like when you do volume.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. Like it takes a toll on you. Like powerlifting is like extremely fatiguing after a while.
Yeah.
I think so. Are you human?
You feel that?
I mean, I'm partially human, yeah.
I think so.
Partially.
What are both of your macros looking like? Mine's about like 3,000, 3,200 calories for the day.
Macro-wise?
Macro-wise. I don't even know.
I'd say I honestly only eat probably 3,500 to 4,000 calories a day. Like I don't eat that much. Like I know people like I think friggin' Sawyer bulks on like 6,000-7,000 calories a day. Like I don't do anything crazy like that. Like I've been pretty much, when I was bulking in high school, I tried to hit like 4,000 calories per day, and that worked like throughout my entire like career pretty much. And now I've gotten kind of the point where it's like it's difficult to eat enough food to keep gaining weight. Like I don't know how easy it would for me to get to like 240, 250 pounds, because like I'd have to eat so much food and I just start feeling like bloated every single day. It's like, it's not a great feeling. I'd rather feel kind of like clean and healthy and like honestly lighter and like more agile. So I kind of like being 220, 230. That's kind of a good range for me right now.
Yeah, good range for me is like 145, 150.
You got a lot more that you could go though. Is he watching freaking Heartstrings?
What supplements do you take? The only supplements I take are BPN Flight and then Endo Pump by BPN as well. I'm not really big into supplements other than just those two. Yeah,
I mean, I don't really take a lot, man. I just take pre-workout, take protein when I need it. I haven't even taken creatine in a little while either. Like I used to take creatine every single day. I used to preach about taking 5 grams of creatine all the time. I haven't even honestly taken it for a little while. I just like, I kind of wanted to see what it would be like if I stopped taking it, and haven't really noticed any big differences. You know what I mean?
That's how I was as well.
Take protein, pre-workout. I'll take some greens and reds, give myself, micronutrients and all that stuff, but nothing too crazy. I'm not taking like all kinds of nootropics and all kinds of
just strong greens and reds occasionally, but other than that, I think we're pretty clean and healthy, and we get our nutrients in. Do you miss JO North? I do. Yeah, I think we both miss it, man. I think everyone misses it. Turn it into a COVID testing center, and we can go in there anytime we want to get our freaking noses swabbed, but if you want to lift there, can't. You're not gonna be able to lift there though. Nose test only. Yeah. Not the nose torque test, just the swab test. Yeah. Just deep in there, man. You got that done yesterday. Huh? Oh my god. What do you think? the deep nasal swab. Insane.
Pretty deep, huh?
It tickled so bad, but you can't like stop it, so your eyes just start watering and you can't even think. I don't even know. People said they like it. They're probably crazy.
People said they like it?
Yeah.
What do you mean people said they like it?
They're like, oh, it's not bad. Like,
that doesn't mean they like it.
Do it again. I hate it. So I don't know. If you didn't think that it's crazy, I don't know if you guys have ever done that, but it tickles.
Like, people like it. People say they like it.
Oh god.
Self-control in the dining hall. How? Man, freshman year I came in and I started eating. I would come into the dining hall, I eat 3 plates every single time, and then I go get dessert after that. I'd get a big bowl of ice cream, put some cookie dough on top, and chocolate chips and everything. But this was like post, I did a show in August, like right before I went to school. So I was still kind of on that like high of like eating absolutely everything I could in sight. It's tough at first, honestly, man. But yeah, just get yourself into like a little normal routine, and just understand generally like how much you're eating. Like, I used to kind of like estimate how much calories I was having, just like a little estimate. But like when you let yourself just like go out of control, eat freaking 3 plates, it's not really gonna be the best, man. Like there's a difference between like bulking, like kind of lean bulking, or just like slowly over time building up some muscle and stuff like that, and just like overeating. Because if you start overeating, like you're just gonna feel bloated, you're gonna start getting a lot of fat gaining on you. Like
you're also like training your stomach to just keep eating more.
Yeah, like you want to make sure you eat enough, but like don't go in there and just freaking eat till you can't, you know, breathe anymore. Because like you get to the point you just feel like,
like you could definitely intuitively track.
Yeah, I've kind of been pretty intuitive about my diet like the past like 2 years. Like in high school, like I said, I would kind of estimate things out. Okay, this meal's gonna be about 1,000 calories. I'm gonna eat a couple snacks, it's about 500. Another 1,000 calories, another 1,000 calories. I would kind of estimate it out. But even nowadays, like I've gotten very accustomed to how my body kind of reacts to different foods and how much I'm eating and stuff. I can kind of tell. Like if I'm hungry, obviously I need to eat more. You know what I mean? Eat more. But if I'm like full and whatever, just kind of listen to your body a little bit. It's gonna come down to that. So listen to your body. You're at the dining hall and you freaking got 2 plates already and your body's saying you're full, and don't get that 3rd plate. Don't get that ice cream, because usually there's that big ice cream machine and it's pretty tempting.
For you,
Are you full-time training at Pinnacle? Yes, we just got memberships there. The whole squad got memberships there. Houston just got a membership there today. Johan, Nick Haddad, literally the entire like powerlifting team that we know, that we always like hang out with and lift with and stuff, they all got memberships there. So Pinnacle is kind of going to be the move for at least this semester, maybe the year or whatever. So
I agree,
because the RPAC is the only gym on campus that's like open right now. I think JO South is open too, but our North Rec might be open too. But like those ones just they're not going to be quite like a powerlifting gym or anything. And there's heavy like restrictions on campus right now with masks and getting into the RPAC and all that stuff. So I just don't know if I want to. That wouldn't be like a great gym for me to train at right now. So in my opinion,
we do like a little meetup at the RPAC.
Dude, big meetup at the RPAC.
Meetup at the RPAC.
Can we play basketball up there? Can you play? Or is that off limits?
No clue.
I'm still down to play basketball, man. Will Kyle ever get as big as you? We'll go ahead and
we'll scroll past that one.
We'll scroll past that one. Who would win in a fight between you two? I mean, he's a golfer, I'm a football player. I played quarterback though, so
yeah.
I still ran people.
I'd outrun him. My 40-yard dash is faster.
He beat me by what, 0.01?
It'll be close, but in the long run, I think I got him.
Have you ever thought about using PEDs, performance enhancing drugs? Is what it is? Performance enhancing drugs?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you thought about it?
I don't think so, because I think the flight pre-workout just does it for me.
It does a good job. It
really does.
I always say this before, is like, I see people who are like taking steroids, like PEDs and stuff like that, and like obviously people use them for sports and stuff like that too, not just like bodybuilding and lifting, because they're obviously performance enhancing. But I see people who do it for like bodybuilding purposes and stuff, and just like they don't really look like a natural like human being anymore. Like, you know what I mean? Like I like looking athletic and like
our morals,
strong.
Our
and,
morals are just. I just think
at a certain point, like you obviously don't look natural anymore. Especially if you have good genetics combined with like using PEDs, like you're gonna look beyond natural and just like not, like you said, like not like a freak more than you could naturally, if that makes sense. So I think we're kind of in a good spot right now. Like we're still seeing lots of progress and stuff. I've been doing this for like 6.5 years, training pretty consistently, like never took a break other than a couple times during football seasons when I was getting beat up out there and everything. But yeah, doing this for 6.5 years, I'm still seeing some pretty good progress. So I'm not like, there's really no need for me to right now. Like Greg Doucette said, he trains a natural for, you know, freaking 20 years or whatever. There was no need for him to do it because he still saw progress until a certain point where it slowed down so much that he was like, okay, I need to try something different to take it to the next level. You know what I mean? And I'm definitely not at that point. I don't see myself, you know, really needing to get to that point. You know what I mean? So
yeah, like if you're not seeing the results, just give it time, right?
People are always so quick to be like, oh, I need this to get the results quicker or whatever. But like,
but it's persistency.
You know, you would be
persistency
and consistency
and determination.
Okay. Yeah.
And in the long run, you'll see insane growth.
No, it really is. Like you'd be surprised to see how much you can actually do within a year or 2 years or whatever.
Literally.
If you just like buy into it, put your head down, work towards it, progress every single day, and like just that's the goal, is progress every single day. And you'd be surprised. I went from 150 pounds or actually 136 pounds like 8th grade. By the end of freshman year of high school, like I was ready to start playing, you know, varsity football as a sophomore, and I was like 178 pounds already. I literally gained like almost 40 pounds or something like that in just over a year, and it was like very good progress, and like the progress kept going. So it's like you'd be amazed to see what you can do in a year, 2 years, something like that, if you just freaking buy into it, go for it. Like, you know, some people don't. They keep looking for the progress, keep looking for it. Like, oh, it's not happening, they're gonna stop. You know what I mean? You got to keep going. Like you see those tiny little wins, those tiny little pieces of progress. And that's progress. You got it. Like it adds up. You add 2.5 pounds on your bench in a week or whatever. If you do that every single week, like that adds up, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. And your strength goes up. Your lifts are gonna go up, and then boom, you're gonna build muscle. And over time,
there's like no like big or small like progress changes. That's still progress. Like no matter how small or how big.
And that like I was saying, like those small like progress, those small little wins that you get, they build up over time. You look back 6 months ago, you're like, wow, all those little tiny pieces of progress. Like
like I didn't like realize how much I grew in the past year, but like I filmed and I took pictures, and like going back and looking at all that stuff, it's like insane how much progress that I made that I didn't think I made. Right, so it's always a good thing to do too. Just
and like track your progress and stuff too. Like I used to write down in a notebook. I would measure. I take measurements on like my shoulders, my chest, my biceps, my leg, my weight every single month, and like just to see like the small little tiny changes each month was like progress right there. I was like, dang, like this, not just like looking in the mirror, but like seeing the numbers of like my size actually going up. And look back on it 6 months later, I'm like, dang, my bicep went from 14 inches to 15 and a half. I'm like, okay, now my biceps 17 inches or 18. You know, it's just like you just see those tiny little progresses build up. And that's what you got to use to keep like fueling yourself. You know, we always say it's not motivation, it's just being disciplined and like you know, no matter what, like you're not gonna be motivated every single day. You know what I mean? Like you're really not. Like, I came into the gym today and I was feeling kind of tired, feeling fatigued mentally, and we're doing class work all the time now, so we got that added stress on there. But it doesn't matter. You gotta have that discipline to still do it anyways, so that when those good days do come around, you're ready to freaking push yourself to the next level, and you have a really good day, you're feeling really good, you can come in and be like, okay, I'm gonna go for a 285 bench today. You know what I mean? You go for that. I'll be like, I'm gonna go for 630 pound squat because I'm just feeling that much better today. All the other days, you get through those, you push yourself, you get that work done, and then
because knowing like if you push yourself on those hard days, when you go to your good days, you're like, oh, this will be a piece of cake because I already did it. Exactly. So it'll give you a little more confidence as well.
Exactly. You're just used to doing it. You have that discipline. You do it every day anyways, and then you do feel motivated. That's a good combination right there. That's a real good combination.
That's like a fuel for a fire or something.
Oh yeah, you're feeling good. You're feeling motivated. You got the discipline already. Add that all up.
Oh yeah, and
unstoppable. So. All right, man. I want to thank you guys for watching. This is probably a very long video. We answered a lot of questions, but I might even like just leave the whole video like pretty long. You know what I mean? Just kind of like pretty raw, just chilling, just talking. So yeah,
maybe we should do a podcast.
Dude, I was kind of thinking that. It seems like a podcast, like
Yeah.
it seems like a podcast kind of setup, but yeah, this kid's not living with me this year, but we're still gonna be like freaking working out all the time and stuff. So
We're only like a mile apart.
yeah, he's been over like every day so
Crazy.
far. I haven't been to his house yet, actually, but
You gotta come over.
I haven't been to his place yet. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate all the support as always. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you guys want to see more videos like this, more Q&As, more. Make a freaking podcast or something, you know what I mean? So
Podcast it up.
yeah, so appreciate you guys watching. See you guys in the next video. Peace.